Hi, I just want to explain to you how I've been using my the HydroVac, Shark HydroVac. For years now, since I retired, it's my job to keep the floors clean. And I've tried everything. I've tried cheap floor cleaners. I must have got through about 4 of them. I saw an advert, I saw a video of the HydroVac, and I thought, yeah, that sounds good for me. You know, because what it does, it hoovers the floor, and at the same time, it washes the floor with brushes, sucks up all of the water, and leaves it virtually dry. And it saves me doing the two jobs, hoovering it first of all, and then having to get on my hands and knees, usually at the end, and clean the floor that way. So, the HydroVac setup is left in the corner here when it charges. I'm using the HydroVac solution. Brilliant, just a small amount. I'll show you that in a minute. But what I did when we took the box apart, I cut this top bit off, which gives you some simple instructions on it, which I find is handy to keep. And I also taped the booklet onto this back of this here. So I've got everything I need if I need to refer to it. But the simple thing is, it is so easy. And you've got to imagine that I got no O-levels. I've got no bachelor's degree. And I found it so easy to operate. So I keep this in the cupboard with the hoover, and I keep that there. Right, so what we do is, it's fully charged. And when it's fully charged, it shows you there will be images come up in here which indicate if it needs the water refilling or the dirty water emptying. So I'm just going to give you a brief demo, then I'll take it apart because I've already used it and it's got dirty water in it, and I want to make sure you can see how easy it is. So this button here turns it on. So it's indicating here that the dirty water needs emptying. So I just need to empty the dirty water. I'm not going to wash it out at the moment because I've not finished this floor. So I'm just going to remove that, which is just a simple process like that. And then, if you have a look there, from the floors I've already done in the other room, this is what I've got. Not very pretty, is it? You won't want that in your gin. Anyway, so we just go pour some of this out. And we're ready to go again. And this just clips in there, in we go. Put your foot on here to pull this back and press the button. You get right up to the edges. And you can see that already it's starting to dry off. Being able to get in close to the units. There you go. So I do the floor very easily on one drop of liquid. So as you can see, I've already done most of this floor. I did it earlier on. I wanted to make sure everything was going good. Now, if you've got carpets that you want to, some rugs, low pile rugs, I use it to do the front door carpet there. There's a little button here that you just press. It just changes the traction on it and you're able to do your rugs. Turning it off. So that's as far as that. That's dead easy to use. I'm now just going to show you, when you finish using it, you just slip it back onto the charging dock and give it a clean. It cleans itself. So all you do is turn it on and the whole thing will clean itself. Very clever. So you haven't got all of that problem that it's just crystallising the muck after you've used it. It actually cleans the rollers, cleans the mechanism, puts the water in here. Obviously it uses solution, but this solution that I buy from Shark, I get 2 bottles of this for £15, and I've had the thing for 3 months and I've only used a fraction of that. So once that's finished, it usually takes about 90 seconds. It takes about 90 seconds to wash the system out. Once that's done, it will turn itself off and it's ready for next use, which is great. It's not really all that noisy. You know, if you're wanting to watch TV, okay, you'd probably want to wait until this is finished. But I just love it. I just love this, how this is able to help me come to terms with all this hard flooring. So it's almost finished now, the cleaning process, and it will turn itself off and go to sleep, or it will continue charging. You know, all the time it's on the dock, it will charge itself until it's fully charged. So, but a full charge can do the whole area of my downstairs easily, which is about about 50 square metres in here, and maybe it's about 100 square metres of hard flooring, and it can clean all of that. It's finished. So now, what I do is I take this out. Once, and sort of every 3 weeks, I will take the roller out to give the roller a clean, which is dead easy. When you read the instructions on how to do it, it's so easy. And give that a wipe out with some kitchen roll. And but you can see the roller, compared to the water, you know, the rollers are clean. They don't have anything on them. They've been washed clean. So that just clips back in. I'll take that out. This also needs refilling. So that comes out. And if you look here, what you do is, there's a fill mark. You fill the water to here, then you put this liquid in, very small amount, to there, and that will sterilise your floor at the same time. So just quickly, I'll just show you how easy this is. So first of all, just filling this up. That's with water, and then the rest of it, I'm going to put the HydroVac liquid. There you go. That's complete. That's ready to go again. Now, comes apart very easily, he says. Just slips out like that. And you can see everything from the floors is collected. So you can actually throw that out. This is the great beauty of this, is that I don't need to hoover and I don't need to worry about what else is there. I had to do both processes before. Then I just rinse the whole thing out. And you can take this off, this filter. That comes out. And in there you can see there's gunk. Children have been here, the grandchildren. And the deposits are in there. This comes apart here, all the hairs, and this, you give this a good wash out. So I will wash it out completely. In the instructions it tells you to let it dry, complete air dry. So I just lay it out on some newspaper over there on the unit. Just leave it out. I leave it usually for 12 hours so it's completely dry. So I will wash these out, dry them with a tissue first of all, and then just leave them to dry out. And this, I will leave this as well. So basically that's the cleaning side of it. I'm not going to put that together again, obviously, because I haven't washed it yet and I need it to dry. So this just goes back in. Very easily. It just slips in like that and push down. So we're now full of cleaning fluids. The tank is going to be cleaned and put back in. And I can just say to you that this is the best machine that I've bought. It's so helpful. So if you have any questions, yeah, drop me an email. johnclucas@hotmail.com. Drop me an email and I can explain how I got on with it. Thank you so much for watching this.
This one is okay. The suction's all right on it. It's good for cleaning carpets and stuff like that, but it's no good for getting beside the skirting boards. It's no good for taking really tough grounding stains off the floor. You nearly have to pre-wash the floor and then use this to maintain the floor. Whereas this is brilliant. As you can see, it's just recently been used and the head of it needs washed, but I literally cleaned the top 3 bedrooms upstairs and the 4 rooms downstairs, the utility, kitchen, sitting room, playroom, games room, and it just took it up like immaculately. I think this is much better. The only problem I have with this one is that the tank for the steam for the water is just tiny, so you're constantly refilling it after each room. But like, I would do that in a heartbeat 10 times round, then buy this again. I mean, if you had all tiles probably and no grooves and different bits, then this would probably be perfect for you. Or if you had just carpets everywhere, it would probably be ideal. But for a high functioning family home of 2 small children under 5, no, it's not really what I thought it was going to be. I would much prefer to go with the Shark steamer, definitely, 100%.